Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Giants Rundown for Friday, February 18th. It's day 5 of spring training here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm Andrew Baggerly, and thanks for tuning in. A lot to get through today, and we'll do it as quickly as we can. First of all, Miguel Tejada arrived in camp. Today was the day for position players to report, and he was there after hitting in the cage. He talked to all the beat writers and TV stations that are here covering the Giants, and a couple of really good quotes. I asked him, what's the biggest thing you missed about playing baseball in the Bay Area? After being so long ago, he played for the Oakland A's, and he immediately responded, the playoffs, because when he was with the A's, obviously they went to the playoffs the last 4 years, and he hasn't gotten back since. So he's been looking for that opportunity. Thought he might have had that chance with the Padres last year. Obviously, that didn't happen after the Padres picked him up from the Orioles in a midseason trade. But now he looks around the room and he says, I'm here to be a champion. And he's really excited about the Giants' chances this year and really looks forward to taking on a leadership role and playing shortstop every day. He also invited Pablo Sandoval to work out with him all during the season. Pablo has his own program, which obviously has been working very well for him. Today he weighed in, and he did say he would give us his weight number, and he did decline to give us a specific number, although I'm told that he was around 240, where he maxed out pretty much at 278 last year. Around this time. So a lot of progress for him, and that's with adding some muscle mass. So he's lost even probably closer to 40 to 45 pounds of fat if you really add it all up. Anyway, he's happy with his progress. He says he's met his goals, and now it's his job to continue to train and eat professionally from here forward. The Giants will obviously help him monitor that, but he'll be working on the program that he worked on in the offseason with the triple threat performance based here in Arizona. Also, he's going to have an executive chef up in the Bay Area who's going to help him prepare meals so he doesn't kind of fall off the wagon. He did say that he wouldn't train with Tejada, but he did look forward to working with him on that side of the infield. Certainly a little extra range from Pablo will help Tejada on balls that he can't get to his right. So Bruce Bochy also said he's very happy with where Pablo was at. A couple of health updates to give you. Eli Whiteside has a sore elbow. He had an MRI and an X-ray, and it just showed some fluid and some inflammation in the elbow, so he's on anti-inflammatories and will rest for a couple days. This is a little concerning just because the Giants don't have a whole lot of catching depth right now. They only have Whiteside and Buster Posey on the roster, on the 40-man roster, that is. And the only other guy with any big league time, really, other than Pablo, who's not a catcher anymore, is Chris Stewart, who's in camp as a non-roster free agent. So one thing the Giants are going to look at is play Buster Posey a whole lot during the year. So, but you still obviously need a competent backup catcher, and you can't wear Buster down too much. The topic of Posey's playing time did come up during Bruce Bochy's session, and he wouldn't put a number on the number of games that Buster would start, but he did say that he'd have to look to give him rest, but he knew that he could handle being out there quite often. The number 135 was thrown out there, and he said you're in the right area. And maybe even a little more than that. He did say that Buster is not going to play first base on days he doesn't catch. He might not play first base at all because Bochy really wants for Posey to take a full day off on the days that he takes him out of the lineup, and first base isn't that much of a break, all things considered. Brian Wilson also played catch lightly for about 10 minutes. I asked him how his back was feeling and if he was better, and he said clearly and touched his toes just to demonstrate. So he said that he's fine. It's just not used to running in cleats, and that happens. People have backs that tighten up on them at the beginning of spring. He also is maybe getting used to the ergonomics of getting into a different car every day. He wasn't in the police car today. He was driving sort of a cream-colored Cadillac lowrider, and definitely gave a show to everyone who was waiting for autographs outside the ballpark when he left the ballpark. So we'll see. I mean, we're here like 45 days. I can't imagine he's going to have 45 different cars, unless he's best buddies with like Jay Leno or something. But we'll see what he decides to bring to the ballpark tomorrow. Couple other notes: the bullpen sessions, not too much interesting stuff there. Although Santiago Casilla was really throwing hard today. Mark Kroon, again, continues to throw hard. It'll be interesting to see once he starts facing hitters if he's around the strike zone as he needs to be. Jonathan Sanchez looked good. Madison Bumgarner looked good. It was their day to throw. So then tomorrow's the first full squad workout, and everybody has showed up. Everybody's here, and they can't wait to get going. They're going to have live BP right from the start. The hitters are going to dig in the box, and they're going to see some Tim Lincecum fastballs from day one tomorrow. So that should definitely be interesting, and there'll be a lot more to report tomorrow, I'm sure. A lot more observations. So for now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.